Faster than you. Spectate that guy.
Cheating already.
Yeah, because
Brother
what
needs
I'm
to
about to
get
do
it
to
under
D
control.
highs, what I'm about to do to D highs on
Yeah,
the
you're
next
banned.
lap.
All right, we are back with the Veterans Week 4. The door-to-door racing kicks off after the amateur. What a wild finish we seen there. Good racing, good chase to the end. Let's see if I can do some interesting things here. All right. I know I was practicing earlier and seen a couple of these guys running some decent laps, so I'm not sure who to watch in this one. I know Nitro was turning up some pretty good lap times. D-Highs is always a good competitive front runner, faster, likes to show his strengths. All you know, being a points leader, he's going to do what he can to throw his name out there, make them remember those colors. The brothers, when they find their groove, they usually tend to run fairly well. Swizzy, second week back, I'm still trying to feel him out. Still new to me. AJ, the silent assassin. Always near the end of the race, you find him. Kevin's been pretty quiet the past couple seasons after his championship, but another strong, formidable competitor up front. And finally, I'll bring it to Ramrod, who I think performs his best in A class, but has been improving in B class in the previous seasons. We got 32.7 on the pole right now with Swizzy. Oh, Nitro just dropped his hamburger. I'm going to say dropped his hamburger. I think what Nitro is going to do is he's going to wait until every car is out of his way. He's going to try and get his one lap, maybe. Possibly. It's kind of hard to do when you get a bunch of AI cars in front of you as well. Or his controller might have disconnected. I haven't gotten any word on that yet. All right. Everybody's completed their lap. Nitro's going to try and get his lap that he can. Like I said, it's going to be hard with AI cars. Nitro's looking to take the pole if he can, or at least move up a few positions. And he jumps up to 6. I mean, I think the AI cars had some say in that one, but I think we'll see Nitro up near the front. He's definitely got some strength out there. Well, since I'm sitting in here all by myself and I don't like to talk barely anyways. Let's see here. All you know laughs at me all the time anyways, so the worst that can happen. As we go over the veterans points for the Class B, you have All You Know leading your points in the B class, 87. Over Nitro in second place, tied with AJ with 76 apiece. Only 11 points behind All You Know. Mike, our fourth place runner, who is not here tonight, sitting at 74 points, 13 behind the leader. D High's fifth at 72, 15 points out of the lead. Then you have Kevin with 66, Faster 64, Crowd Killer with 57, Ramrod 49, Slow Cuss 41, Swizzy 22, and that rounds out your veterans standings. The Class A is a little bit tighter than the Class B. But we'll address that when we hit the Class A race. If I can figure out my settings here. All right, we got Swizzy on the pole. Second week racing takes a pole. Faster, second. D-High's third. Ramrod fourth. All You Know fifth. Nitro sixth. Slow Cuss seventh. AJ eighth. Kevin ninth. And Crowd 10th. They're going to be... As green flag drops. Brooke is in here cheering on Nitro again. I hope your rookie race went well for you. I know it was your first time, and hope it was a good experience. All right. AJ kind of off track back there a little bit. Swizzy jumping out to the lead here. Bastion falls into second. D-High's into third. Ramrod fourth. Nitro in fifth in front of All You Know. D-High's gets the guardrail. Nitro's able to avoid him. Moves Nitro up to fourth. All You Know to fifth. D-High's drops back to sixth. Oh, it's a hard track to pass on. And Swizzy turns up a 32.9, setting the pace here early on in the race, trying to break as free as he can, but as history has shown, Faster is not going to let him get away easily. All You Know makes a pass on Nitro for fourth. These are your two current points leaders. As Nitro's gonna try and get as many positions as he can on All You Know, as if he can. Is 11 points separating those two. Ramrod currently holding on to second place, as Swizzy looks like he had a incident in one of the turns, might have overdrove it and caught that outside berm, which can really wreck your day at this track. So that changed our running order to Faster Than You, Car Ramrod, All You Know, Nitro, D-High, Swizzy, Kevin, Slow Cuss, Crowd, and AJ. AJ with a very, very unfortunate start to this race. Plenty of time to catch up. Possible caution could be called and really help him. All You Know making his charge, letting Ramrod know, hey, you got the group behind you, buddy. D-Highs and Nitro start to battle it out for fourth. Tight left-hand corner is a hard one to pass in. Nitro's playing a little defensive, trying to hold his line, while D-Highs and Swizzy are battling it behind him, trying to be the aggressors, to be like, hey, we're fast. You can either get going or we're going to try and get around you. Which I know Nitro, once he finds his groove, he's definitely one that can, I've seen him in the 32s, so he's got it in him. Ramrod holding on very smooth, just pulling away from him all you know again. Trying to retain that second, if not chase down the first place position. Currently, Ramrod does have a little bit faster of a lap than Faster. As we cycle through the field, they're all... AJ has moved up to 9th, passing Crowd Killer. Ramrod starting to get pressure and heat from all you know again. All you know is just a lurking back there in that 3rd place, and Nitro's trying to figure out what they want to do to see if he can make a move. If all you know makes a pass on Ramrod, if it's going to be enough time for Nitro to be able to squeak in there as well, as Nitro's broke down to the other car in the 32s at the moment. Currently, Swizzy still has the fast lap with a 32.937 over top of Nitro's 32.946, and all you know to the outside with a huge boost of momentum through that corner to pull off the pass. As now, all you know starts getting the pressure from Ramrod. Ramrod had to check up there a little bit, as all you know, and Ramrod almost got together. Oh, Ramrod gets that berm on the front stretch, catches the wall. A little bit of contact going into turn 1, kind of takes the momentum away from Ramrod. These guys are running so close that just even a little shave of momentum can really shuffle a position or two. As Ramrod has shuffled back to 6th. Oh, and into the wall. Oh, and we have a pile up on the front stretch. Huge pile up on the front stretch. Looks like Ramrod, Kevin, Crowd, Slow Cuss. I think AJ was a part of it. Oof. Couple of cars torn up in the back here now. Gonna tighten them up for a 2-lap shootout, which the veterans have become probably pretty prone to. Strong race, was going really, really good. I'm not sure what happened with Ramrod, but unfortunately got in one of those momentary moments where spun in a very fast section of the track, collected a handful of other cars. Oof. Some heavy damage to Ramrod's car, as he is all the way down. Slow Cuss is all the way down to 20. I think he took the hardest hit. And Ramrod is... What is Ramrod? Ramrod is down to 52. Kevin is down to 57. AJ 66. It's a massive, unfortunate pileup. And they're under green, taking the green flag. All you know, knocking at Faster's rear quarters now. Nitro in 3rd. Oh, he gets that push coming out of the corner. But luckily, he was able to hold momentum as Swizzy and D-High started to battle. And look at who's up here now. AJ makes his way up into 4th. Swizzy's not going to give it up. Oh, AJ hard into the tire bearers. Crowd nowhere to go. Oh, dear, that is not something you want to see. especially coming into the last lap. We have Faster and All You Know fighting for the lead out front. AJ had a good strong run, possibly for a fourth place finish. Looks like Faster's gonna hold the line as tight as he can. He doesn't want to give All You Know any room. Come to complete this final stretch. Faster's going to take home the first veteran race. All You Know second, Nitro third, D-High's fourth, Swizzy fifth, Slow Custle sixth, Crowd seventh, Kevin eighth, AJ ninth, and Ramrod with an unfortunate 10th place DNF.
Hey, unknown. So they already are more than halfway done with it. So I'm letting him finish streaming it from his POV.
Halfway done with what?
I do believe it's the Class B on
That's what I
the
said.
Gorby rates.
You should be able to do the second one.
Yeah, I'll do the second one.
All right, let's pull Faster in here. What a wild race. Man, I haven't seen a pile up like that in a while. All right, Faster. Wait for him to actually initiate into the party. Ow. And some slow connections to the parties today. All right, Faster. Congratulations on the win. A little chaotic there at the end, but massive pile up in the back. Not sure
Yeah,
how.
I don't know what was going on, dude. I was sitting there just on cruise control, and next thing you know, I hear caution, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, there was about a 5-car pileup. I'm not sure what happened with Ramrod, but yeah, he
Yeah.
spawned in the middle of that straightaway and just
Yeah, he
on.
said that he was pinging out and he couldn't reset in time, and it just caused a big old mess. I could see it on the map,
Yeah, it's
so that's why
unfortunate,
we all
but
stopped.
huge hold off the points leader there for the win. All You Know was knocking at the back door, pretty close there.
Yeah, I didn't know who was behind me. I thought Ramrod was for a while, and then I saw All You Know behind me, and they called a caution, and I was like, well, that's not good. But I will say this though, is that he has been a really, really clean driver, and I knew that he was going to race me really clean there, and he did. He admitted that he wished that he had tried to shove a nose underneath me, but I tried really hard to make sure I ran pretty tight lines to keep him from getting underneath me too much.
Yeah. Well, you did what you needed to do. You held on. You kept your composure, stayed in the groove that All You Know probably wanted, but I didn't see what happened to Swizzy. I know he was up front leading there for a little while, but once you
Oh
took the
yeah,
lead,
I saw what happened with that. I've seen a lot of people run up against the wall coming into the coming out of I guess it's turn going into turn three, and then you've got that drop off on the right. If you're
hmm
running wide, you just drive off there.
yep,
He was running really high there and making a lot of time, but he ran a little bit wide one time and he just drove straight off and yeah, that basically ended his race.
yeah. But yep, after that, you kind of had some clean sailing until a little bit later. But like I said, you held on, good race. What's your expectations out of this one coming into the A class?
I don't know. This really reminds me of the B class sweeper race from last season, where I feel like I don't think that this will be anywhere near as chaotic as a lot of other races, but I do think, and the one good thing about this race that I'm excited for is that I think that this is going to produce pack racing like it did with the sweepers. You're going to see two, three wide every single corner, and nobody's going to be off running away with it or really far behind. It's going to be a really close race.
Yeah, just got to watch out for that jump.
Yep. Always got to watch out for the jump. So appreciate y'all.
Yep. Well, good luck out there and show them what you got.
Yep. Y'all have fun watching.
All right. And that's Faster winning the first of the Veteran Series races, and now we're going to take on to the A class and see how he's going to perform in here. And then following up for the first time ever, the WPL will be having a later ladies only race. Going to be something new, something different. The I know a few of the leaders' wives are going to be racing. And you'll see on a mission's wife in there. Soul Pun, his wife's going to be racing. Ramrod's wife will be racing. Those are three I know for sure. I know there was a couple that were talking about racing, so we'll have to see when after the veterans and semi-pros finish up. Oh, slow cuss. His outlap. All right, getting ready to complete the actual high speed lap here. See where they're running at for times. Oh, slow cuss grazes the wall. All you know, faster than you. 35.0. Nitro 35.6 so far. I think these times are going to shuffle every lap as it's a strong possibility. We have Swizzy breaking into the 34s. All right, as they come around and start their fourth lap of qualifying, faster than you, 34.8. Taking the pole back from Swizzy at the moment. Swizzy to a 34.7. Nitro improves to a 34.6, putting him in third currently. As all of these veterans have dropped down to pretty much low 35s, almost 34s. All right, so Faster ends up taking the fast lap or fast qualifier with a 34.134. Nitro in second, or D-Highs in second, Nitro in third, Swizzy in fourth, All You Know in fifth, Car Ramrod sixth, Crowd seventh, AJ eighth, Slow Cuss ninth, and Kevin 10th. This race should definitely have some shuffling in it. All right, getting ready to roll for the A-Class veteran race in this 304 Rammer. Handful of a car sometimes, doesn't like jumps, but they will make the best of it. Now, like I said, the points are a little tighter in this one, as all you know is leading the points only 3 above D-Highs and 16 ahead of Faster, 17 ahead of AJ, 22 ahead of Mike, 28 ahead of Nitro, 31 ahead of Kevin, 34 Crowd, 48 ahead of Slowcuss, 49 ahead of Ramrod, and 72 ahead of Swizzy, as they are under green flag. Making it through turn 1, Faster than you, jumping out to a good start. Nitro and D-High side by side over the jump. Swizzy with a real rough bounce. Pushes all you know out a little bit. Oh, Swizzy hard into the corner, catches Ramrod there. I don't think we're going to have a caution. Ramrod, I think, kind of just took that one in stride. Faster with a good qualifying lap, trying to set the pace right now. Oh, Nitro catches the inside of the guardrail in that last corner, and then the outside guardrail coming out of it. It's going to let D-Highs and Faster pull away a little, and lets all you know close up in closer of a gap. All you know, our current points leader, seeing D-Highs up there in second place, realizing that shortening that points lead. D-Highs to the inside of Faster. Faster gets that little bit of momentum off the corner. Ooh, Swizzy with a speed slide job on all you know. All you know cuts back under him to take the position back from him. As we have Crowd Killer and AJ battling in the back. Nitro has caught the front two as their battle has slowed them down enough for Nitro to show up. As D-High takes the lead momentarily, and he's not going to have a second to breathe. Ooh, all you know finally decides to let Swizzy by so it doesn't wreck them both early in the race. So too hard of racing, they know they got plenty of time to go. Crowd Killer, not sure what happened, ends up reclaiming back in the back of the pack right now. These front 3 cars all nose to tail with striking distance of each other as Nitro got by D-Highs, but D-Highs gonna look back inside of Nitro. No, Nitro gets a little sideways. He saves it, recollects it. No damage taken, no cars wrecked. We're good. Swizzy has caught D-Highs in Nitro's battle, and he wants to join and be a part of it. 34.6 by Faster being your current fast lap. I'm using all my energy to talk, guys. Faster than you, getting a little bit more of a lead as D-Highs is going to try and run them back down. Ramrod getting the inside guardrail a little bit, and then helping hand by Slow Cuss to get him off the guardrail. Oh. All you know had that wide landing off the jump, which unfortunately when this car does that, does not want to turn. Top five have all broken to single file racing, kind of separated by a couple car lengths between the few. AJ, unfortunately, caught the inside guardrail. AJ has your second fastest lap time of the race at the moment. Fastest lap still being claimed by your leader so far. Slow Cuss and AJ still fighting it out. You have Kevin and Carr together, and then Crowd. I think Crowd might be a little off with the car tonight. D-Highs turning up a 34.3 to try and run down faster here and get them battling once again. As the fight for the lead has re-established, Nitro is sitting back there with his fingers crossed that they continue to fight it out long enough to let Nitro get back up in there. Wilcox has gotten around AJ for 6th place. As the battle between Faster and D-Highs heats up, crossover to crossover. This is exactly what Nitro wants to see. He wants to see these two start bringing out their boxing gloves. All you know is back to fighting with Swizzy for that 4th place position. As Faster ends up getting away from D-Highs a little bit. Coming up to 5 to go in the Veteran Series race. See if they can have anything left in the reserves for the final 5 laps. D-High's 4 laps remaining, trying everything he can to find that groove to get back up to Faster. Faster doing everything he can to make sure he doesn't make a mistake because he's got 3 cars still in striking distance with D-High's, Nitro, and all you know, not far behind him. 3 laps to go. 3 cars, all within striking distance of that lead. We still have Faster Than You leading, D-High second, Nitro third, All You Know fourth, Swizzy in fifth, Slow Cuss in sixth, AJ seventh, Kevin eighth, Crowd ninth, and Ramrod in 10th. Drivers have taken the white flag. They're on the final lap here in this A-Class race for the Veteran Series division. Oh, Faster gets on the berm. That's going to draw D-Highs up into him. Side by side going through the corner. Oh, D-High steals it at the end. Oh, what a move. All You Know edges out Swizzy. Slow Cuss will hold on to 6th. AJ 7th. Crowd 8th. Kevin Knight. Ramrod will round out the field in 10th. Oh, the berm got the best of Faster, slowing down enough momentum for D-Highs to pull his way through. Little rubbing action as he goes by and ends up stealing a win as they come to the checker flag. D-Highs, D-Highs, D-Highs.
What's up, man?
Man, what a way to steal her at the end there.
It was luck. Has a bad bounce. He
Yeah,
got a bad bounce off that jump.
oh yeah, he went over that berm after the landing, lost momentum. You took the opportunity in that hairpin, drove her in deep, and definitely just challenged him to the finish and snuck it out there for the win.
Oh yeah, he was right there on my side. If the finish line would have been a little bit further, it probably would have been a photo finish.
It was definitely you would catch him, he'd get away. You would catch him, he'd get away. It was a good race. Very
Yeah.
very strategic on when you were going to get your chance, and luck just ended up rolling it out right there at the finish.
Oh, that was all luck. If he didn't get that bad bounce, I wouldn't have got around him.
Well, we all know in racing sometimes it's just being in the right place at the right time, or sometimes just being in the wrong place at the right time. So it goes both ways in the world of racing. Congratulations on your win. Good race.
Thank you.
That's your winner of the Veteran A-Class race. We're going to shut down and get things set up. We'll be back momentarily with the first ever WPL Powder Puff race.
Is it gonna be in the same lobby, or are you
It will
starting a lobby?
it will be in my lobby.
Am I allowed to come watch?
You are welcome. It will be streamed. All right. Signing off.